Hey, this is Srini from Shape with Srini. Today, I'm going to take you through my journey of building this outdoor kitchen. This is my first masonry project, and I used some porcelain tiles for the countertops, and I used a stone from a company called Faux Stone. This is not a real stone, but it's ultra light that provides the texture, feel, and durability of a real stone. And moreover, this is real easy to install. You can use any construction adhesive and stick it to the cement boards. I also added a couple of vents where I thought it might be useful, like when you have a propane tank inside. And a stone also gives you the cornerstone, where if you see the corner, it's real good. And for the drawer fronts and the drawer, I just used some cedar boards and mahogany and glued up together. And if you see the drawer fronts, you can see the continuous grain which flows from top to bottom. And for just the drawers, I used the exterior grade plywood from Home Depot and used glue and pin nails to just have the basic frame of the box. Like most of my projects, I started cutting lumber as per my cut list to make the cabinet frame. And I used some ground contact treated lumber, and for glue I used Loctite PL510 wood adhesive. And for joining I used some 3.5-inch exterior wood screws and also some pocket hole screws to build that frame. At the end of the video, I'm going to give the breakdown of all the material cost and the tool cost, the tools which I had to buy for this project, and also I'll share how much I saved comparing with a professional quote I got from a company. Once the frame is complete and the cabinets are joined, I used OSB sheet to cover the frame. I took the measurements again before cutting OSB for each section of the cabinet, and I used some wood adhesive and 1.5-inch exterior screws to join the frame. To protect from moisture and mold, I wrapped builder's felt to the cabinet and used a staple gun to attach it. And I used a utility knife to cut off the excess of the builder felt once the wrapping is complete. Before installing the stone, the final step is to attach some cement backer boards to the cabinet using some cement screws. Again, I took measurements for each section before cutting the boards. The backer boards will give the stability and a flat surface where the stones can be installed easily. I'm using stone from a company called Faux Stone. It's real easy to install and the company recommends to use Loctite PL Premium Polyurethane construction adhesive for exterior projects. Just apply some adhesive on the stone and stick it to the cement board. So I started from bottom working up to the top. For the top stone, I took some measurements before cutting it, and I used a diamond blade on a jigsaw to cut to its final length. The top portion of the cabinet frame does not have any support to install the stone. So I screwed some plywood to the 2x4s below and installed the stone. So after setting it for like 3 or 4 hours, I just removed the plywood and the stone did stick very well. After installing the stone, I started working on countertop by screwing some cement boards to the OSB frame. I used half-inch hardy tile backer boards for it. For installing the countertops, I mixed large format tile mortar. This is my first time working with mortar and it was a mess. I should have researched more, but I did not. This mess gave me some good learning experience and hopefully I would do a better job next time. But at the end, I got it to the right consistency where I can start installing the tiles. I measured the lengths of the tiles and marked where to cut. And I used a wet tile cutting saw to cut the tiles to its final length. I started spreading the mortar using a 11-inch floor trowel on the cement boards. And this is my first time doing this and I was able to just manage but would have done a lot better job with some research. I set the tiles next to me so I can grab them easily and place it over the mortar. I applied a gentle pressure after placing the tile. I let the tiles settle for 2 days and then applied grout. And this is also a mess. I wasted a lot of grout, but at the end of the day I was able to finish the job. After applying the grout, I cleaned the extra grout with water and sponge, and the next day I used a Miracle heavy duty cleaner to clean the tiles and the stone. And after that I applied a wet eco stone sealer from Fila for some extra added protection to the tile and the stone. So this is the final shape of the outdoor kitchen. I did not include the video of making drawers and doors because there are many great videos on YouTube which somebody can learn from. Here you can see the costs that are incurred in this build. I spent around $1,408 for materials and tools, and I categorized different segments of the build to break down the costs. I got few quotes from companies for this build, and the average cost of the quotes is $3,550. The quotes include a concrete countertop, but doing it myself I saved around $2,100. The professional company build would have been much better, but I was happy with my build and learned a lot from this experience. Thank you for watching. See you next time.